Hey guys, back with a different type of video here. Today we're going to be looking at my metal detector and my methodology for going treasure hunting with it. Now the device itself is pretty intuitive to use. You just hold it up to turn it on and off, and then you drag it around to look for metal. The treasure hunting itself isn't actually as intuitive as the device is, so this is the method that I've developed for myself, which works pretty well. And all it includes is the metal detector itself, pair of gloves, and a bucket. The one thing you want to know about before getting in the water is the actual searching method itself. So with your device on and something metal, when you're searching an area and you come across a hit, underwater there's a lot of mud and cake and a bunch of stuff in the wind. So you want to isolate where that object is. Instead of just going over it a bunch of times, I like to do this kind of flower method, just so you can get the edges of the device, or the edges of the object you're looking for. And when you go in this method, then you can kind of see exactly where the object is, and you can scoop it up when you find it. Let's go see how this works. If you're interested in getting your own underwater metal detector, check out this video here. Here, I come across a hit with the detector. Then I use my flower petal approach just to isolate where the object is. Now that I'm confident I know where the object is, I grab a handful of silt and I use my metal detector to check my hand to see if it's in there. This is where the bucket that I mentioned at the beginning comes in handy. Now that I have the object in my hand, I do not want to drop it back into the silt. I head over to the bucket, drop the payload in, and I'll come back and check it later. Here's where I've clearly retrieved a coin, and you can see it in the corner of my hand. But still, I want to go to the bucket and drop it in there so I can check it out later. I really do not want to drop it back in the silt. I don't always use the flower method. In this case, the hit was so strong, I just went for the grab. Now that I've gathered a lot in my bucket, I'll swim over to a rocky ledge dump it all out. And sift through it there. You could bring the bucket out of the water and do it on land, but it's just so much easier to clear the muck off when it's underwater. So here's the haul today. We've got jewelry, a couple coins, some weird snail brooch, if you're interested in this metal detector, again, just have a look at the Amazon link in the description. Thanks guys, see you next time.